working with machine learning models, not AI called back then, but we were taking different environmental parameters like temperature, humidity, light, pH, and so on, and we were modeling to see how all of those combinations impact crop growth and the outcome. And we were focused on building the climate recipes. So the idea is that we have a climate recipe and we can grow cherry tomatoes in Moldova that taste like cherry tomatoes in Italy, because we basically uploaded the climate parameters here. So it's easier to say about it in theory than to do it in practice, so the company failed, but this is another product which resulted from there. But the team remained, the passion to this technology remained, and we decided, all right, we're gonna use it, and a couple of years ago with this AI wave, we also took it, and we founded an AI company. We called it AI Agency, and we've been working on several products, like 2-3 months, trying, prototyping, and then OpenAI comes with the same feature but for free. Alright, we took another approach, another idea, generating new things, and same pattern. Google comes up with something which is similar but free. And then we realized, alright, we don't have enough time, speed, expertise to be the first movers, and we took another decision. Let us become an agency and learn. Let us learn. But we were going to learn by doing. And we started learning by doing real projects for real people, getting really paid for what we do. And we started building different chatbots on Telegram, WhatsApp, integrating them on social media platforms, then adding layers of complexity, building RAG systems, adding knowledge bases, adding tools to those bots. They can communicate to calendars, Gmail accounts, and so on. And then the technology a bit evolved. Now we got bots that not only type, but they can also talk. Right? So we got text-to-speech, models improved, and we were experimenting with that, building voice assistants for dental clinics, for hotels, also here in Moldova. And the final one, which we went into very recently, I'm so proud of it, very passionate, which is the creative industry. And I'm the most anti-creative person probably, but we have a good team who is doing it full-time, and we started taking the same approach. We just learn by doing real projects. And these are some of the examples of real projects that we did for real customers. All of these images, they are AI generated, of course, but the idea is that, in my opinion, content creation will never be the same. Like, the quality is getting so much better, the costs are getting so much cheaper. And what actually we did, I really love this use case, is an AI influencer, and we built several of them for customers. I never believed in them, but now it's very simple. You get a prompt, generate a high quality image, you animate the image, but then when I saw that this guy is getting real followers, and he's like monetizing, I was like, holy crap, like, where are we living? Why I was not doing it before? But the main problem is, like, my realization, this technology is amazing, and it's been here, it's gonna be evolving, right? But I still don't know how a real company, me as a founder, can implement all that to bring real value and real impact in my company. And then, okay, we started talking and we identified that gap where the technology which already exists takes a very big resistance and time to be seamlessly integrated into a company's process. And here's the list of companies we already worked with. We took the same approach, we're just learning by doing, slowly increasing the complexity of automation. And the best part is, now as a service, we start identifying patterns. Patterns that real entrepreneurs like me and you all guys see the problems that we have. And the more clients we have, the more problems we see, the better we can help them solve it. So basically, where we step in as an agency, we help to seamlessly integrate this cool technology into the already existing processes, help companies become more efficient, and basically supporting them and all their teams all along the way. And I want to share some of the cases which are pretty cool. I hope you get an idea of what we do and how we help companies do this. Real cases, I promised you. Does anybody knows Motiko, the company? Yeah, good. For those of you who don't, it's a Japanese or Asian ice desserts. Recently, they entered the Romanian market. It's a Moldovan company. So we helped them generate a database of leads and simple technology, scraping technology, nothing sophisticated. But by adding a layer of AI on top, we were ready to give her as much context as possible and hyper-personalize the outreach campaigns. Cold emails, WhatsApp messages, cold calling, by having not just a simple template. Guys, we have a new dessert, take it. But like literally hyper-personalized. And they managed to do find the key contact details of a key decision-making units like buyers and administrators from Kaufland, Lidl, Mega Yamash, and so on in less than a week. So for them, entering Romanian market was much more quicker thanks to AI. This is a really cool use case how this can boost the company's performance. Another cool case is Ghana Group. It's a big holding, a business, traditional business, managed in 5 different countries, a good friend of mine. And they have a very expensive finance guy. He was taking the bookkeeping, he was taking everything under control, making sure everything works smoothly. This guy was paid shitloads of money per month in order to keep this machine running. But about 40 minutes every day, he had to do the monkey work and manually introduce the bills that the employees from the field were sending. Imagine somebody is charging or fueling the car, taking the bill. Somebody is buying a coffee and putting it as company expenses. So he was doing it manually. The system we implemented is very simple. They use Telegram for communication. We integrated it in Telegram, where the bill is sent, image is analyzed, data is extracted, everything is structured, and automatically sent to 1S by using 1S. And yeah, the return on investment was less than 5 months. And this is the real interesting value-based case where a real solution, sounds kind of simple, can literally bring some value to a big company like that. Another case is my favorite because the founder of Panda Shop, if you don't know, is the biggest e-com in Moldova. He's my good friend, and he was spending so much money on maintaining a call center. Basically, it's relevant to all the e-commerce in Moldova. Customers are calling, basically asking the same monotonous questions like, can I pay by card? Do deliveries in this specific region? Where is my parcel, right? And stuff like that. And this can be automated and should be automated. But then the problem with e-commerce is that they don't own all the stocks, right? They work with different partners. And the call center guy had to take the order from a customer, say, I will call you back, let me check if we have it in stock, call the supplier, get confirmation, come back to the customer. So all of these were doing 13 people and costed 350K a month. So we managed to automate this process almost entirely, still 2 people are left, but it's a huge cost reduction. And because this guy, the founder, is a very conservative person, we still have the human in the loop, which is pressing buttons, making sure everything is working smoothly. And because he doesn't trust the technology yet, we implemented it pretty recently, he made a cohort of several hundred people, loyal customers, who are daily, maybe tens of daily people are talking to it, and they don't know it's not a real person, which is an amazing case for me. And I think this is where we're going. Another use case, which I was glad to see those guys on the list because I asked the permission to talk about it. Imagine any type of agency that deals with people, employees, who are in the front rows. I'm not sharing all the details. So, who are sitting in the front rows and talking to customers. And these people, they are the face and they create the image of your company. And the system implemented was the one who analyzes all the call recordings and checks for customer satisfaction. How is the hotels, how is your flight, everything is good, and how well the customer is willing to recommend the service or come back. On top of that, we have the layer where we could assess the manager himself. Like, did he ask all the questions? How friendly was he, and so on. And by that, a business owner gets full transparency, what's going on, and takes data-driven decisions about firing somebody, improving something, and so on. I love this case, and I love what these guys are doing. And one of probably the most complex cases we had here in Moldova, Rocket SEO is a Moldovan company. It does SEO services for many big companies, actually, and very good friends of mine. And I wanted to imagine how the manual work of creation of SEO-friendly content is happening right now. You need to analyze Google Trends. You need to find the right keywords. Then you need to do industry research. You need to understand what's going on. Then you need to analyze the product the company has, the values, the business goals the company has. Somebody has to draft this. Somebody has to edit and make improvements, like proofread it. Somebody has to make the visuals, and somebody has to post it automatically on all channels with some periodicity. And we managed to automate it by using different agents, and I call it the AI workforce. Here we go. The AI workforce that takes an autonomous agent. We keep the human in the loop at all the processes, which is just confirming buttons. But many agents working simultaneously, they literally manage to, I don't know how to go back, yeah, they literally manage to boost the company's efficiency by X. X amount. And if before we were doing up to 70 pieces of content per each customer per month, and it costs them 34 bucks, actually quite efficient still, I would say. But after this AI system, they make X amount of content pieces every month for each person, which costs them about $5. For me, this is no-brainer, amazing things, how real AI technology can bring real value and impact for a big company like that. And these are the models we are going to. We are slowly integrating a chain of AI agents that simultaneously try to solve a big business task. And I was thinking for long how I finished this presentation because I'm the last one presenting, people are bored, and I decided to stick with this one. This is an AI image generated, a version of me that represents the values that I want to project to all of you guys, where a person is finally finding the work-life balance that we're all trying to find somewhere, meditating in connection with the universe while the AI and robots are doing all the heavy work. And this technology is already here, and it's already amazing. And we are trying to step in and help companies slowly integrate this into your business processes seamlessly without breaking what's already there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Maria. Love it. Oh, you usually bring the energy in the room, so you're the last one up for a reason. So please, questions. I'm expecting lots of questions here. No questions. No questions. Yeah. After the champagne is open.
Yes, what's the business model in case we decide to start working?
So, we manage that our customers is not small SMEs, but basically middle and big one, but not corporates. Corporates are also still kind of hard because of GDPR compliance. But the way we do it is a service, and two types. Some customers, they have internal IT department. So they take us as an outsource, we develop it for them, we test it for them, we make sure it's deployed on their side and it's working, and we fully deliver the projects. Other type of customers who don't have an IT department inside, so we deploy it on our servers, and we maintain it. We take a monthly fee for hosting this on our servers, making sure it's running 99% of the time, and in this monthly fee it's included some updates. For example, a new model is coming, we make sure it's up to date. Or some new improvements in the technology appear, we make sure it's up to date. So, one-time service and monthly recurring fee if it's on our side as a maintenance.
Is the pricing disclosed?
No, we start from 1,000 euros, like from 1,000 euros. So the maximum we had is 27K. Never had more than that.
Yet to come.
I hope you guys collectively, we increase the price.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Can you just say three companies that you would like to work with?
3 companies I would like to work with. Oh, don't put me here, please. Like, we are open to anybody, but I know that our pricing strategy is a bit higher than small SMEs. That's why I mentioned it's middle SMEs, people who grow. And for some reason, still, it's very early stage of adoption of this technology. And once we explain you the numbers, if, for example, you have an employee who posts on social media and you pay 400 euros, 600 euros, I can prove you by simple math that in 2 months our solution can outpay this person, right? And I don't think we have a limit, but still, yeah, we are open to help people digitalize and integrate AI.
And I was very happy for Motico, but we will work with you again.
Yeah, thank you. Very cool, and I love what they're doing.
This technology is evolving very quickly. How you are keeping the pace with these changes to be in the front with the good?
I have a system for that. I developed a system for that where I'm the driver of this company. I'm very passionate about it, and I have 45 minutes daily in my calendar just to catch up what I missed. Because once I get to test the new tool, I'm losing it. Like, this is incredibly fast. Like, everything is moving so fast. That's why I see that something new came, throw it to the team, guys, figure out how it works. And I'm just keeping in pace of what's new coming. So that's the only way. Like, you're right, it's so fast and it's almost impossible to just test everything. I was out for like 3 days. I felt like I was absent for a year or so. But yeah, this is interesting. And now we are learning, as I mentioned, learning. But the point is to find a product that we can scale.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Peter. Thank you for presentation. I have a question. Whether all the companies from this list, do they know they need to implement? How to advantage their process? Or it was your offer?
Very good question, because mostly I was forcing it. And there are known unknowns and there are unknown unknowns, right? So you have to showcase a person that there is something he is not knowing and he is missing. But we take a pragmatic approach, right? We were not doing marketing, we're just starting first time doing email outreach. But it's about showing, listen, I have something cool to show you. Then when you show it, just curiosity, I just want to see what is it, how it works. When you show it, oh, would be nice to have it in my company as well. But then when you prove by numbers, but it's not just nice to have, but man, you're missing out a lot, you're losing a lot. This is when the sale is happening. And for now, we don't have like a sales system. I'm the sales guy. And you're right, it takes time to convince that people need it.
If there appears a company that doesn't know but wants to implement AI in business process, can you examine its business and to offer something?
Thank you for the question, man, because now we do a free audit to a company. So guys, you're welcome. We are ready to talk to you. I was prepared to. Yeah, we gladly talk to you. Yeah, and let's see, we really want to help companies improve and become more. Because again, we are working with European companies, and I feel like, especially from the US, we are like the 10th wave. You know what I mean? Like innovation is happening there. Once it reaches us, like for now, ChatGPT is cool, but in US companies, like man, ChatGPT is already old, you know? Just a metaphor.
Thanks.
It's not working, so it's not free.
What? We can talk after if it's not working, but it works for me. Yeah, you see technology, that's why you need us.
Yeah, definitely. So that's a wrap. Thank you so much, Dimitri.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Kudos to you for staying with us. Please join me on the stage for a family picture before we go into dive in the champagne and the snacks. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please come with me here on the stage for the family picture. And after that, enjoy the wine, the champagne, and the snacks from Radicine and Historic Mukashkaval.